And we welcome you to the Paul Taylor Gymnasium in RC Audio Sports for tonight's 28-5A Tuesday night volleyball match of the night. We've got a good one for you like we have every Tuesday. We've got a good one for you tonight. It's the MacArthur Brahmas visiting the John Jay Mustangs of Northside ISD, hosting at Paul Taylor Gym. Robert Viafranca, I'll bring you play-by-play. Try to add some color to my play-by-play. Reese Robinson at the tech table tonight. We thank you for joining us. It's a good one, 28-5A. We'll be keeping an eye on some of the games, some of the matches that started at 6 p.m. So we'll have some scores for you throughout the night. We'll be keeping an eye on them. We have a couple of faithful followers who are texting us and updating us on scores, and we'll do our best to keep you updated as well. So, again, thank you for joining us while you're here. If you haven't yet subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell icon so that you are notified every time. We're up to 2,400 subscribers on our RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. On our second channel, RC Audio Sports 2, we hit the 1,000 milestone. So thank you so much for following and your loyalty. We appreciate it. It fuels us. Robert Viafranca at Paul Taylor Gym on RC Audio Sports. We'll be right back.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be a billion-dollar insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the billion-dollar auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez & Associates today at 210-337-1111.
Welcome to Mac United Early College High School.
Where as a student, you can earn a high school diploma.
And an associate's degree, all at no cost. Imagine graduating high school 2 years ahead of your peers and 2 years closer to your career.
That's the kind of head start Mac United offers.
Mac United students are MacArthur High School students.
And you'll have access to all the sports clubs and events that make high school so much fun.
Plus special industry partnerships where you'll gain hands-on work experience and earn a certification that will set you up for your future career.
At the same time, Mac United students are San Antonio College students with full access to the college campus and its resources like tutoring, gym facilities, theater shows, special events, and so much more.
Got your attention yet?
Don't worry about feeling like a small fish in an even bigger pond.
Mac United is designed to support you every step of the way.
From the uniquely designed courses, hand-picked teachers, specialized tutoring sessions, mentors, and like-minded peers,
it's all right here to support you and keep you on track for success and dual graduations.
As a Mac United freshman, you'll experience the thrill of high school, the adventure of college life, and the excitement of working towards your future career. I know your dreams are different than mine.
And mine.
Mac United offers 2 educational pathways.
Are you interested in becoming a coach, counselor, school leader, or teacher like me? Well, in the education pathway, you get started with real-world skills.
How about business management, marketing, or even starting your own company like me? The business pathway gets you hands-on experience and skills in the business world.
Remember, you'll start earning college credits your freshman year.
Still not enough? Mac United offers summer school options so you can personalize your schedule by exploring electives outside the regular program.
whether it's completing your first college class, earning an industry certification, or graduating with honors, every step counts.
And we'll be there cheering you on every step of the way.
And we love to celebrate your success. Imagine, in 4 short years, walking the stage to receive your high school diploma as a college graduate.
This unique experience gives you a head start on whatever comes next.
Ready to get started?
Apply today and join a community that's as ambitious as you are.
Mac United Early College High School, where your future starts now.
At Northside, we are more than just a community. We are a family. For 75 years, we have been shaping futures, empowering students, and building a legacy of excellence. We prepare our students for every path ahead because their success is our commitment and our drive. We are united by one purpose, and we are unstoppable. We are NISD.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, light,
And we welcome you back to the Paul Taylor Gymnasium. Robert Villafranca here alongside Reese Robinson. He'll be at the tech table tonight handling all kinds of duties. We've got MacArthur and John Jay. And before we go any further, I'd like to say thank you to MacArthur High School, John Jay High School, Northeast ISD, Northside ISD for trusting us with these streams and understanding that our mission is to shine positive light on these kids, these programs, these coaches, and these communities, and we really appreciate the support of Northeast ISD and Northside ISD in doing that. The MacArthur Brahmas have taken the trip here to Paul Taylor. Northeast ISD MacArthur Brahmas come here to Paul Taylor, Northside ISD facility. They're visiting, so let me tell you about the Brahmas. First of all, I always like to give a little brief recent history. 3 years ago in 2022, the Brahmas were 23-21, 14-2 in district, and they finished second and were area finalists. 2 years ago in 2023, 35 wins for the MacArthur Brahmas against 11 losses, finished 14-2 again in district and made the playoffs, were area finalists again that year. Last year in 2024, the MacArthur Brahmas joined 28-5A, come over from 27-5A. Last year, joining 28-5A, they were 26-15 for the season, 12-4 in district play, still second place, and area finalists again. So the MacArthur Brahmas trying to punch the ceiling on the area finalists into their seasons this year, and they might have the team to do that. The Brahmas currently are 23-11, so they've hit the 20-win threshold already this year. 11-10 in non-district, 12-1 in district play. They have got quality wins against McCullum in the first round, against Jay in the first round, and against South San in the first round. Stumbled last Tuesday. We streamed that one against McCullum. The McCullum Cowboys beat MacArthur in 3 sets last Tuesday. And that was the Brahmas' first district loss. So that makes them 12-1. They're tied for first with the McCullum Cowboys, both teams at 12-1. The Brahmas projected starters. We're gonna project the starters for the Brahmas. Number 3, Elizabeth Martin, will be a setter. She's a senior. She was an San Antonio Express News player to watch. A 4-year letter on this program. Number 8 is Emily Morrison, a senior outside hitter, also a defensive specialist. She is a member of Mac Teach on the MacArthur campus. Number 9 is Sadie Betcho. She's a senior libero, and number 9 in her class, Sadie is. Number 10 is Grace Lutz, also a senior. She's 15th in her class and a member of the MacArthur Brahma Orchestra. Number 12 is Abigail Wells, a junior outside hitter, also plays a lot of the back row, serve, receive, and defensive specialist. She was a San Antonio Express News player to watch. She's also a member of the Brahma varsity track program. She's a 2-time RC Audio Sports player of the game and currently ranked 3rd in the district in kills per set. She's, we'll talk about that stat in just a minute, but she's ranked 3rd in 28-5A currently. Taylor McCown is a junior. She wears number 13, a middle blocker, opposite side hitter, and a member of the PALS program at MacArthur. Ella McCoy, she'll play the full rotation as well. A sophomore, she wears number 18. She's a setter and a hitter. She'll play on the front row. She's a hitter. She moves to the back row, and she'll play the setter position. So Elizabeth Martin and Ella McCoy share that spot. A little bit of a 6-2 offensive scheme for the MacArthur Brahmas. Elizabeth Martin leads the team in assists with 393. Ella McCoy not too far behind her with 298. Sadie Betcho leads the Brahmas in digs, 305. She has. Abigail Wells leads the team in kills with 310. And blocks, that's going to be Taylor McCown, who leads the Brahmas. She's got 43 blocks so far this season. There are the MacArthur Brahmas. We're going to take a short break. And when we come back, we're going to tell you about the John Jay Mustangs.
Been in a crash? It's illegal for lawyers to contact you first. If yours did, it could ruin your case. Don't trust law firms that break the law. Choose Martinez & Associates, voted San Antonio's best law firm 3 years in a row. After you've been in a crash, go with the law firm you can trust. Call Martinez & Associates. With us, it's personal.
Call 210-337-1111. That's 210-337-1111.
So we've given you a brief summary of the MacArthur Brema volleyball program. It's time for the Jay Mustangs, who are hosting here at Paul Taylor Gym. The John Jay Mustangs, again, they're in their brief history in 2022, 3 years ago, 8-26, 0-16, 9th in 29 6A, back then competing in 6A. 2 years ago in 2023, they hit the 20-win threshold. They won 21 against 18 losses, but 3-13 in 29 6A, finished 7th and did not qualify for the playoffs. Last year in the 2024 realignment, John Jay moved to 5A and now competing in 28 5A, 27-12 in their inaugural year in 5A, 11-5 in district, finished third, and were area finalists, lost to Seguin in the area round. Last year's John Jay team was the first John Jay volleyball playoff team since 1995. So the move to 5A has been very good for the John Jay Mustangs. 23-11 currently overall, 15 wins and 7 losses in non-district, 8-4 in district play, and that's good enough for a third place ranking currently. 8-4, they're behind MacArthur and McCullum, who are both at 12-1. The John Jay Mustangs have a quality win this year against a top 4 team. They beat South San 3-0 in the first round. Dropped one just last Friday to South San, so they split. Their series against the Bobcats. The projected starting lineup for the Mustangs. We'll start with the libero. She wears number 1. Wednesday Pacheco, quick as a cat. Reflexes, unbelievable reflexes. She's currently 4th in digs in 28 5A digs per set. We expect Isabella Ramirez, a junior defensive specialist, to start on the back row with Wednesday. And Evangeline Garcia, a junior middle blocker, will probably get the start. Kaden Zamora moving to the starting lineup today, a junior outside hitter. She wears number 8. Tanaya Watson, a presence on the front row, one of the best blockers in the district. She wears number 12, only a sophomore. She's got 63 blocks so far this year and leads the team in that category. Michaela Garcia, speaking of sophomores, Michaela Garcia wears number 13, outside hitter. Again, one of the best hitters in this district and currently leads the district in kills per set. She was the 2024 Newcomer of the Year last year in volleyball and coincidentally also in basketball. So she is a well-rounded and versatile athlete. She was on the San Antonio Express News Players to Watch list also before the season. And then the hub, the person who makes it happen, senior number 14, Alyssa Reyes. She's a setter, two-time player of the two-time RC Audio Sports Player of the Game this year already. She was second team All-District in 2024. Right now she leads the district in assists, and she's third in aces. 55 service aces she has so far and 724 assists. The John Jay Mustangs set up a 5-1 scheme, so she's the setter all the way around. She will play the full rotation, and when she moves up to the front row, the John Jay Mustangs will go with 2 hitters. And that's how important she is to this team as Coach Longoria sees it. So those are your projected starters. Again, coaches, the head coach for the John Jay Mustangs is Coach Sandra Longoria. Just won her 400th career win as a varsity head coach. She's assisted by Christina Lita and Jacqueline Ramos. I'm going to go back to MacArthur. I don't think I introduced the coaching staff for the Bremas. The head coach is Lily Ross in her second year as the head coach of the Bremas volleyball program. She's assisted by Elena Rodriguez and Taylor Medina. Looking up at the clock and deciding whether we're going to go right to introductions or not. While we are waiting, I would like to mention that the MacArthur Bremas just recently raised $2,093 in a Dig Pink rally that they held on the night that they played Southwest Legacy. And let me check my notes here. The funds raised will benefit the SLU Cancer Wellness Center just right down the street from MacArthur High School. So good neighbors. Congratulations to the MacArthur volleyball team for raising $2,093 at the Dig Pink Rally held recently. And SLU Cancer Wellness Center will be the beneficiaries of that effort. So congratulations to the MacArthur Bremas. And the girls went right to their sideline. So it looks like we are getting ready to start. Often with volleyball, got to play things by ear. Sometimes you get introductions, sometimes you don't. This is the second game of a doubleheader. I'm trying to remember whether Paul Taylor Jim plays the national anthem before both sets. So anyway, please. While we are, please allow me a little bit of ponderance here as we try to determine what the protocol will be. Again, it's the MacArthur Bremas from Northeast ISD taking the trip here to the Paul Taylor Gym to play John Jay, who of course represents Northside ISD. In the chat room, Raul Gomez is there, and we appreciate you. Go Mustangs, he says. And he'll be rooting for the Mustangs. You're welcome to come in on the chat room. Remember that our mission is to shine positive light on these kids and programs and coaches and communities. If you can do that, you're welcome in the chat room. If you have to subscribe, however, you have to subscribe to our channel to be able to chat. Rita Aguilar, the announcer here for Paul Taylor. Starting lineups. Let's see how close we got to. Let's see how close we got to our projections.
Number 10, Grace Lutz. Number 12, Abigail Wells. Number 13, Taylor McCown. Number 18, Ella McCoy. And head coach Lily Ross.
And we got our projections exactly right for the Bremas. Wednesday Pacheco for the Mustangs. Isabella Ramirez. Evangeline Garcia, number 7, junior middle blocker. Kaden Zamora will get a start today. She doesn't get a start every night. Tonight she'll be starting. And Tanaya Watson, Michaela Garcia, and of course Alyssa Reyes, the senior setter. And so no national anthem for this one. The girls will come to the net and wish each other luck. Both teams wearing their blue jerseys tonight. Of course, they stay on their side of the net, so it shouldn't be too confusing. The MacArthur Bremas in all blue and the John Jay Mustangs in blue jerseys and black shorts. The MacArthur Bremas will be on the left court to start off. Here, the near court for us, the far court, just slightly far. Over there from our vantage point will be the John Jay Mustangs. So here we go. This is a big game for the Mustangs and the Bremas, both of them trying to solidify their positions with playoff berths. The MacArthur Bremas long ago secured a playoff berth. Now they're trying to keep pace now with McCullum, no margin for error, both teams at 12-1. And the Bremas would love to claim at least a share of the title with the McCullum Cowboys. The McCullum Cowboys schedule in the first and second rounds are identical. McCullum's schedule is a little bit front-loaded. They're playing the rest of their games here for the season. They've got non-top fours, but the Bremas have a little tougher schedule. They've got Jay tonight, and then South San on the next to last night of next Tuesday, as a matter of fact. And then they're off on the last night of the season. So Alyssa Reyes will start the game here for the John Jay Mustangs. She'll start us off with a set. Nice and comfortable set. Martin will back set to Abigail. Abigail goes across, and she'll be dug by Alyssa. Michaela puts it at the net. McCoy will put it down, and the Mustangs will bring it back. Martin in the 5, gets blocked. McCoy gets blocked, and it comes to the table. And Michaela Garcia right there at the net. So Michaela already 1 point and 1 highlight. The serve goes back to Alyssa Reyes. A little tougher serve this time. Too much pass and overpass, and Michaela is not going to let you get away from that. It's going to go right back to the Brahmas. Well, I'm going to have to. I beg your pardon there. She must have touched the net. The point went to the point went to the Mustangs. So 1-1. Michaela had an opportunity and missed that one, touching the net. Becho goes a long way for it, and the Brahmas, Emily Morrison tries to put it down. Michaela from the left front gets another overpass. This time a little softer. The Brahmas can play that. Morrison again, a down ball, and that'll be a dump. Alyssa Reyes is very good at that. I don't know how Martin did not touch the net. We got a back row attack, and that point's going to go to John Jay. So Elizabeth Martin in the back row setting, and she might have gone over the net. That'd be a back row attack. The point goes to John Jay. Michaela into the net, a service error for Michaela, and the serve goes back to the Brahmas. At the service line is Grace Lutz, a senior. Middle blocker, but a lot of these Brahmas play full rotations. Give her an ace. As she goes across the court, Evangeline Garcia goes down for it, but unable to control it. And that'll be an ace for number 10, the senior, Grace Lutz. Still serving. The Brahmas up 3-2 in the early going. We're in the first set. Tuesday Night Volleyball on RC Audio Sports. Back-to-back service aces for Lutz. Evangeline Garcia has trouble receiving that one. Coach Longoria up to discuss that. I don't think that Coach Longoria felt like that was very difficult, but somehow just unable to control. Sometimes that ball moves a lot more than you can tell from a side vantage point, and Evangeline Garcia, very good at serve receive. That time missed that one. She's going to go back to serve, trailing 4-3. Little jump serve, Knuckler, Abigail goes down, Martin very close to the net, and the Brahmas going to keep it alive. Tanaya sends it back. Double hit, the up official says. And so that one's going to go. That one's going to go to MacArthur. MacArthur on the double hit takes a 2-point lead, 5-3. And number 18, Ella McCoy, will go to the back row. So Elizabeth Martin subs out, and McCoy will set for the Brahmas. On the far side, Michaela gets a set, and right down the sideline again. Boy, one of the best hitters in the district, Michaela Garcia, only a sophomore. Two big sophomores on the John Jay Mustangs team, Tanaya Watson and Michaela Garcia. So got some seniors on the Mustangs, namely the libero and the setter. And, of course, they'll be gone to graduation, but a couple of sophomores to carry this on. Alyssa's going to dump. Abigail is there for it. Can't return it between the antennas. And so we're going to give Alyssa a kill on that dump. Alyssa Reyes is just excellent at disguising the set and the dump. And we've seen her get a lot of kills off of those dump opportunities. McCoy's going to leave it here at the 5. And Michaela thought it hit the antenna. Hold on. Officials coming over. Michaela just caught the ball. I think she thought it hit the antenna. So the down official's going to come and have a little conversation with that. And at that point, it's going to go over to the John Jay Mustangs. Michaela, a little bit of disbelief, just caught it. Again, I think it was pretty clear that it hit the antenna. Sometimes the up officials keeping an eye on the ball is counting on the down officials to check the antenna touch. Volleyball, not an easy game to call. The Mustangs open up a 2-point lead, 7-5, and it looks like number 4 back there to Isabella Pulido on the back row. Abigail from behind the 10-foot line. Michaela will dig, and Tanaya is going to just put that one down. And Brahmas keep it alive Wednesday to Alyssa. Will dump. The Brahmas are there. Tanaya will block Taylor McCown's push, and it'll land on the Brahmas side. So a 3-point lead here for the John Jay Mustangs. Isabella Pulido still serving for the Mustangs. Abigail will receive. McCoy will leave it behind the 10-foot line. The block will slow it down tonight. Will Alyssa to Michaela behind the 10-foot line. Abigail up again and will not land it. That'll be wide. Score that for John Jay, a kill for the number one hitter in 28-5A, Michaela Garcia. Michaela is averaging 3.8 kills per set. She might already have 3 in this set. Pulido serving, lands the baseline. Becho let that one go. A little bit of a mystery. She thought it was going to sail, and with a 5-point deficit, Coach Ross is going to call the girls over to the sideline. You're watching high school volleyball on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Texas, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
And we bring you back live to the Paul Taylor Gym. Of course, this game started at 7. All the other games in 28-5A started an hour earlier. We've got a couple of RC Audio Sports followers sending us scores. South San beat Southside in the first set. And Harlandale, another game that we're watching because of Harlandale and Southwest really needing to win a game this week. A must-win, we see it for Southwest. Harlandale, not so much. They have to split with either Southwest or John Jay this week. Anyway, Harlandale won the first set against Southwest. No score on the McCullum win game. Michaela will keep that one alive. Lindsay says that's mine, and that's going to come back over. Becho with a nice dig. That's going to come over from the back row. Free ball. Michaela to Reyes, and Tanaya will try to put that down. McCoy to the 4 spot. Tanaya right there with it. McCoy will go 5 this time, and that's going to go deep. That was number 4, Krista Lynch, trying to get it down on the baseline, unable to do so. So after the timeout, the John Jay Mustangs score another 11-5, a 6-point lead for the Mustangs here at Paul Taylor. Pulido still serving. McCoy has to move to get that one up. Morrison sends that over freely. Alyssa puts that one up for Kaylee Delgadillo. Sometimes on the other side of that up official, it's a little bit of a challenge to call that part of the game here at Paul Taylor. The other side of that up official, kind of hard to see the number of the player on that side. So sometimes a little delay there in figuring out who it was that did what. Serving now, Emily Morrison. That one we can see Wednesday will receive. Alyssa goes to the 5, and Tanaya will put that one over. McCoy still setting. Abigail Strong down the sideline. Kaylee can't, Isabella can't control it. Give Abigail a kill. Abigail Wells, another one of the top hitters in the district. She's 3rd in the district in kills per set. Brooke Romo between them in 2nd place, kills per set. Abigail at the net, trying to push it down. The Brahmas keep it up, and oh boy, nice kill. Taylor McCown in the middle, short, quick set, and the Mustangs were not able to get a block up on that. So the Mustangs the Brahmas chipping away at the Mustang lead, 11-8 now. The Mustangs ahead. Emily Morrison serving from the middle, a little bit of downspin. Mustangs can't control. That one went to Delgadillo, and again rolled over her underhand receive there, and a 2-point deficit now for the Brahmas. Alyssa to Tanaya over here on the left of front, and she's going to put that one down in front of Emily Morris and Tanaya Watson. Usually the blocker on this team, but when she needs to kill, she can do it. 238 kills coming into this match. Ooh, nice line drive serve. McCoy has to go underhand and backwards. Morrison from the back row, free ball. Essentially, Alyssa to Tanaya, and Tanaya softly puts it down. I think Shane Sully was expecting some power, and Tanaya goes with finesse. Back to a 4-point lead for the Mustangs. Isabella Ramirez serving Tanaya again at the net, and we've got can't go overhand in that situation. Soft serve, Abigail to McCoy, right back to Wells, and Wells goes down the sideline. Alyssa underhand and backwards, free ball from Michaela. The Bremas did not take advantage of it. Another dump attempt. McCoy over to Abigail in the 4 spot in the middle. Call it an ace, or call it a kill. Abigail Wells on the front row with Shane Sully. And that looks like Emily Morrison on the front row with her. Tanaya softly sits on the tape and falls back on the John Jay side, so point MacArthur. Tanaya a couple of times has gone to finesse. She can bring power as well, but she's tried finesse a couple of times. The Bremas serving the libero down by 3, 14-11 is the score. Goes across, Alyssa to Michaela, left front, back row, Morrison, McCoy, Abigail, another opportunity. Boy, that's going down. Boy, McCoy with a high set to the 4 spot. The lead now 2 for the Mustangs, and Coach Longoria will take her turn at a timeout. You're watching high school volleyball. We're at the Paul Taylor Gym. We'll be right back.
I originally found steel pans when I went to a UTSA percussion camp back in the summer of my sophomore year. That was the first time I was ever introduced to this instrument, and we got to kind of see videos about how they were made and got to play like a calypso tune, which is the traditional music that is associated with steel pans.
We go up to the Austin area as a group, and she performed her solo for a judge.
It's called Wildflower by C.J. Menji.
The judge has to award her with the first division gold medal, which she received, and then they advanced to state. They chose her, which only 2 to 3% in the state of Texas earned that award. I'm very proud of her.
I feel like it's encouraged to be a musician, be an artist, play an instrument.
And we bring it back to Sadie Becho serving for the Bremas. Alyssa backs it to Tanaya. Abigail slows it down. McCoy comes to the 5 spot, and Michaela will fight it. Free ball for the Bremas. What can they do with it? McCoy will go to Abigail, her favorite target. That's a little bit of a paintbrush. Wednesday down, Alyssa up. Michaela left front. Oh, what a great pass. Wednesday Pacheco, and then Alyssa teeing it up for the top hitter in 28-5A left front. I'm going to say that's Michaela's favorite spot, although she can hit from the middle or from the right front as well. But I'm going to say the left front has been where we have seen most of her crazy kills. McCoy will leave it here on the 5 spot. That's going to go down. Wednesday will have to set. Michaela goes back. McCoy again. There's Abigail. She's ready. Up and down. She'll get dug. Alyssa to Michaela. Michaela gets blocked. We'll pick that one up. Alyssa right there with it. Down ball. Oh, my gosh. That was Alyssa Reyes pushing that over, and Becho was expecting something in front of her. Wasn't able to adjust. So the Mustangs holding on to that 4-point lead, 16-12 here. We're in the first set. The John Jay Mustangs 8-4 in district. The Bremas are 12-1 in first place with McCullum. Pacheco serving, nice serve receive. McCoy short set in the middle for Grace Lutz. Another short set, and that's going to be number 7, Evangeline Garcia. I think that's her first target, and she handles it from the middle, a 5-point lead for John Jay. Wednesday Pacheco, 31 service aces coming into the match. The John Jay Mustangs very aggressive on their serve. I'm going to give you a number in a minute. McCoy has to run for that. Down ball from Wells. Alyssa will set to Michaela. Michaela, little sail on her, long. The John Jay Mustangs, 214 service aces. The MacArthur Brahmas so far this season, 157. So that gives you an idea of just how aggressive the Mustangs are on their serve. Isabella Pulido has a little trouble with the receive. Evangeline tries to make up for it, too far to go, and unable to do that. Back in the game is Elizabeth Martin. She'll set, so that means that McCoy is on the front row to hit. Alyssa back sets. There's Michaela's going to try to push that Abigail. And Grace Lutz right there. I don't think the set gave Michaela an opportunity to come with power. The only choice was just to push, and the double block was there for her. 17-15 now, Elizabeth. Nice save serve, Wednesday. Alyssa back set. Michaela in the right front. That'll sail on her. Try to go across the court, and the Mustang and the Brahmas just like that within a point. 17-16 now. Jay leading and receiving the serve. Elizabeth Martin, the senior setter. Pulido, a little bit long. That's going to go to McCoy. Evangeline will play it. Abigail, first touch. Martin will come back to McCoy. The block will slow it down. Alyssa to Michaela, left front. She gets blocked. That was number 10, Grace Lutz. You're not going to see that very often. Michaela Garcia getting blocked on the left front. 17 all we are. First set. This is a good one. Martin to the back row. Alyssa has to go a long way for it. Evangeline down ball. That's Betcho to Martin to Abigail. Left front down the sideline. The official says it's in. Count it. So the MacArthur Brahmas with the lead, first lead that they have had this game, I believe. So 18-17 it is. Martin still serving. She's setting. We've got Lutz and McCoy and Wells on the front row for the Brahmas. Another back set for Michaela. She'll get dug this time. Tough pass, and Elizabeth Martin has to come a long way and can't stay on her side of the net. A line violation, and the point will go to John Jay. Valiant effort. That was a tough pass. She had to come a long way for it. Wasn't able to stay on her side of the net. Alyssa Reyes. So we're back to the top of the batting order. Reyes serving again on the tape. No good. And that will be an owie for the Mustangs, as Alyssa Reyes, she is the best server on the John Jay team. Abigail goes across. Michaela gets first touch. Alyssa will set it right back to Michaela. Michaela over the block. And Lutz and Morrison were right there. Michaela got blocked last time. A lot of volleyball IQ from Michaela Garcia. And remembered that. Went over the block as the block was expecting Michaela to come with power. Came with finesse. 19-19. Michaela serving. Soft serve in the middle. Overpass. Chaos on both sides of the court. Betcha will get it over. Free ball for the Mustangs. Alyssa back sets, and that's Evangeline. Oh my goodness, just the Brahmas never able to collect themselves. Chaos from the last time they had the ball on their side of the net, and in a scramble, the John Jay Mustangs take advantage of that. John Jay up as we head down the home stretch, 20-19, right above the tape. Elizabeth has to back up. Short set. Lutz puts it over. Betcho, first touch. Martin goes to the left front. That's going to be Morrison. Alyssa will try to dump. Brahmas pick it up. Morrison again into the block and down. Morrison, senior outside hitter, add another kill to the 131 that she brought with her to this match this evening. Grace Lutz now. The senior will serve. Michaela gets first touch. Nice pass to Alyssa. Right back to Evangeline Garcia. And again, it starts with a pass. Michaela, very versatile, front row and back row player. Great serve receive. Alyssa gets a great pass, able to set it up for Evangeline. Evangeline takes care of business, excuse me. Evangeline now serving. That's going to go to the back row. Betcho's going to have to set underhand. Morrison looking around. Free ball to the Mustangs. Oh, boy. Set for Tanaya. The Brahmas will dig. Alyssa gets another great pass. Tanaya again. You don't give her two chances. Tanaya Watson puts it down on her second opportunity. And again, some great hitting by the Mustangs, but some great passing as well. Alyssa Reyes getting some dimes passed to her. Watch the setter. I always say, watch the setter. How much does the setter have to move? The setter that's moving the most is the team that's behind. Michaela, free ball to the Brahmas. Emily gets a good one. McCoy into the block. Liz keeps it alive. That's going to be Morrison. Block slows it down. Michaela first touch. Great pass to Alyssa. In the middle, Tanaya Watson. 23-20 is the score. The John Jay Mustangs are leading. The MacArthur Brahmas will take a timeout. We'll be right back.
Hey, Northside ISD. Dr. Kraft here, your superintendent of schools. Just want to let you know we are so excited to welcome you Monday the 11th back to school. I can say that we're going to have a great year in full confidence because we are Northside.
And we bring you back live. I was checking scores. The Southwest Dragons have taken the second set. So Harlandale and Southwest tied at one set apiece. I believe that game is being played at Harlandale. That game is being played at Harlandale. Harlandale and Southwest tied up at one set apiece. We're here at in the first set of the J. MacArthur match. John Jay up 23-20, and Evangeline Garcia serving. Betcho, nice pass to Martins. They're going to send it over to the floor. Up across. The block will slow it down. Morrison in the blocking down. Score it for the Brahmas. And quickly, the Indians now have won the third set, 25. So the Arlington Indians up 2-1 against Southwest. And want to say thank you to the Mac Blue crew for giving us a shout out on their Instagram page. We appreciate it. Great job you guys do over there for MacArthur. And oh my goodness, McCoy lands that on the baseline. So we've seen both of the liberos misread a serve. That was Wednesday, a rare misread for Wednesday. An excellent libero she is. But that one kind of dropped, and McCoy gets an ace, 23-22. Michaela, first touch. Alyssa is going to leave it up here for Tanaya. She's going with power. McCoy's going to have to move an underhand back set. Gets blocked. Oh, that's going to be a lift. 4 hits. No, it didn't hit the tape, and the Mustangs never touched that. So the up official says 4 hits. I wasn't sure if the Mustangs touched that or not. 24-22, John Jay with set point here on the first set. Isabella Pulido serving for the Mustangs. A little bit of downspin. McCoy, short set, and boy, well played by Taylor McCown. A great short set, good communication for the Brahmas. 24-23, the Mustangs still at set point. The Brahmas, however, serving. Emily Morrison, nice safe serve. Michaela, great pass to Alyssa. Alyssa's going to lift it for Tanaya. Puts it down. 25-23. The Mustangs have taken the first set on a great set by Alyssa Reyes and a great kill by Tanaya Watson. 25-23, the John Jay Mustangs take the first set here at Paul Taylor. And it gives us an opportunity here between first and second break. 7 Cents Media, new to our sponsorship team. 7 Cents Media will help you professionally produce a video for your needs, a documentary, a podcast, a music video. You want to videograph an important event, or even stream it. 7 Cents Media. You know them, Sebastian Castro, Isaiah Castro, Arissa Castro, who work with RC Audio Sports often. We also have an opportunity here between the sets to tell you about Mac Haik Southway Ford. So happy to have them on our sponsorship team. Mac Haik Southway Ford, located in the heart of Southside San Antonio on I-35 between Zarzamora and Highway 16. We thank David Benavides and Anthony Martinez especially for helping us make this collaboration happen. If you're thinking about buying a new car, don't do it until you talk to David or Anthony at Mac Haik's Southway Ford. They'll make sure that you get the best deal on a new vehicle, a pre-owned vehicle, and also make sure that you get the best value as a trade-in. Later in the stream, we might have Reese Robinson, our technician tonight, our producer tonight, tell you about his family is a loyal customer of Mac Haik Southway Ford. We might get him to tell his family story. Presidio Concrete. Second year on our sponsorship team. Hector Gonzalez, Dre Gutierrez, 5 years in business. What a job! What a mark they've left on the industry already in 5 short years. They've done the concrete work at the Gorilla Enclosure at the San Antonio Zoo, the concrete work at Vets Memorial Stadium, but they can handle residential projects as well. If you have a slab, a foundation, a patio that you need poured on your residence, they can take care of that. If you need a Gorilla Enclosure back there in the backyard, they can do that as well. If you are a major contractor and you need somebody you need a sub-bid, a subcontractor on your concrete work, make sure that Presidio Concrete is aware of your project and make sure that you solicit a bid from them. They will make your job so much easier. And Yvette Deas of Soul Rose Legacy can help you with Medicare and insurance needs. It is the re-enrollment period now as we roll into the latter part of October, November, and December. If you're eligible for Medicare, are going to be eligible in 2026, visit with Yvette Deas. She's a professional. She can help you navigate a process that can be complicated at times. She studies these things all day long. Tell her your needs. All of us, we all have different medical needs, different insurance needs, and let her help you is what I'm trying to say. Navigate through the process, and you'll have a professional in your corner. You won't regret it. Yvette Deas, thank you for joining the RC Audio Sports sponsorship team. And that brings us to the second set after a 25-23 win by John Jay, a close set all the way through. The John Jay Mustangs sitting at 8-4, and they're really what they're trying to keep South San at bay. The way the standings are now, Mac and McCullum in first and second are likely going to go to the D2 bracket of the playoffs. John Jay and South San, as things stand, would go to the D1 bracket. Harlandale, of course, or Southwest can change things up a little bit if they can sneak in and get past South San. But, again, a lot of permutations, a lot of possibilities that can still happen. But John Jay trying to keep South San at bay. And MacArthur, of course, 12-1 with McCullum, trying to claim at least a share of that district championship. For the Brahmas, Emily Morrison starts the second set with an ace. Second one's a little more conservative. Michaela right front. Block is there. Doesn't care. Right through it. Using power. That's a right front. We'll get a chance to see Michaela over here on the right front a little bit on this side of the court. 1-1 after Michaela's kill. We'll send Alyssa Reyes to the service line for the John Jay Mustangs. Alyssa Reyes, one of the top setters in 28-5A. Looking through the up official, that was number 13 that gets the kill for MacArthur, Taylor McCown, and she'll rotate out to the bench. She'll play the front row only. Doesn't play the back row usually, Taylor McCown. The junior. Sadie Betchel on the serve. Michaela right front. It's going to go over the block this time. McCoy setting. Abigail left front. Wednesday will dig. Ramirez. Over to Michaela. Michaela, a rare error. Has to go underhand and backwards right into the net. So a rare error for the sophomore Michaela Garcia. Sadie Becho serving for the Brahmas over on the far court. Libero to libero. Alyssa has to go a long way. She can leave it there for Evangeline. Down ball from Evangeline. McCoy to the back row. Morrison. Oh, a little bit of miscommunication there. Cadence pushing it forward, and Alyssa trying to get that communication straight. That's not where she was expecting the pass, so going to have to get that communication straight. MacArthur out to a quick 4-1 lead now in the second set after dropping the first set, 25-23. McCoy will set to Abigail Wells. Abigail Wells, Wednesday will try to pick that one up, but not many can do that. Abigail Wells with another kill. Alyssa not getting the passes that she was getting in the first set, having to move a bunch. McCoy to Abigail Wells, left front. Wednesday will pick that one up, and again, Alyssa has to go a long way for it. Leaves it up for Michaela. First touch is Abigail's. Abigail to McCoy, and Grace Lutz will try to go across, but can't land it inside the sideline. Point for John Jay. Good idea, just wasn't able to execute it. Nobody here on the sideline for the Mustangs, but Lutz was not able to land it. Michaela Garcia now serving for the Mustangs, trailing 5-2. McCoy to Abigail. Abigail, favorite target for the Brahmas. Can't blame them. Morrison over there, another good target for the Mustangs. Alyssa gets a great pass, and we'll leave that one for Evangeline Garcia. Short set in the middle. Evangeline takes care of that one. Watch your setter. Watch your setter. How much does your setter have to move? That'll tell you how your team is doing. Abigail to McCoy. McCoy gets a nice pass, and that's going to be Shane Sully that puts that one over. Becho, right front. Sully again, a down ball. Michaela gets first touch. Alyssa, right to her. Cadence will get dug by Abigail. This will be a free ball. What will the Mustang? Oh, my goodness. Not so much a free ball. It was a little bit of a down ball with it. I was expecting that one to come over freely, and Kaylee Delgadillo unable to control that. So the MacArthur Brahmas will hold on to the lead, a 3-point lead, 6-3. Martin back in the game to serve and set. Alyssa underhand and backwards. Evangeline goes to the back row, gets dug by Elizabeth Martin. Right front, McCoy tries to put it down. Wednesday to Michaela, back row, not the set she wanted. It will sail on her. It'll be long, 7-3. The Brahmas will open up a 4-point lead. Elizabeth Martin, tough serve to Wednesday Pacheco, a dump. The Brahmas are there. Elizabeth to Abigail. Abigail will put it down. 8-3, the Brahmas lead the John Jay Mustangs in the second set. The John Jay Mustangs lead 1-0 in sets. You're watching high school volleyball on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
Ready! Set! Go!
It's a bad idea to run a foot race against these guys, just like it's a bad idea to go up against the billion-dollar auto insurance industry all alone.
Hire Martinez and Associates. With us, it's personal.
and gives us an opportunity to talk about Superior Tax. Bobby Mendez, owner, operator, founder of Superior Tax. Most of us know about April 15th, but we don't know about October 15th. October 15th is the deadline if you have applied for an extension, and that's tomorrow. Bobby, very busy in the office trying to get some of those some last-minute paperwork done for the extension deadline tomorrow. We hope he's having fun. We certainly are. We miss him, but we're having fun over here at the Paul Taylor Gym. The John Jay Mustangs up 1-0. The MacArthur Brahmas up in the second set, 18-15. Martin serving. We had a timeout. The Mustangs called it. Let's see if it does anything to the momentum. Martin safely over Michaela. Great pass to Alyssa in the middle. Cadence is going to put that one down. Short set for Alyssa. Alyssa really spreads out her assist and gets all the hitters involved. We've seen how much she favors Michaela and Tanaya, but when she needs a kill from the middle, Alyssa can put that one there in the middle as well. Evangeline, service, ace. Evangeline Garcia, again, to make the point that the John Jay Mustangs very aggressive with their serve. 214 service aces as a team they had coming in to this game. Betcho, great pass to Martin. Martin's going to leave it there for Abigail. Abigail block, slows it down. Alyssa moves to the front. Tanaya goes with power. The block slows it down, but Emily Morrison can't keep it alive. We've got a timeout on the floor. This time the Brahmas have called it. We're all tied up at 18 apiece. We've got a good one here on RC Audio Sports at the Paul Taylor Gym.
Welcome to Mac United Early College High School.
Where as a student, you can earn a high school diploma.
And an associate's degree, all at no cost. Imagine graduating high school 2 years ahead of your peers and 2 years closer to your career.
That's the kind of head start Mac United offers.
Mac United students are MacArthur High School students.
And you'll have access to all the sports clubs and events that make high school so much fun.
Plus special industry partnerships where you'll gain hands-on work experience and earn a certification that will set you up for your future career.
At the same time, Mac United students are San Antonio College students with full access to the college campus and its resources like tutoring, gym facilities, theater shows, special events, and so much more.
Got your attention yet?
Don't worry about feeling like a small fish in an even bigger pond.
Mac United is designed to support you every step of the way. From the uniquely designed...
And we bring you back live for Evangeline Garcia's serve after the MacArthur Brahma timeout. Martin to McCoy tries to put it down on the sideline, and Alyssa will keep that one alive. Betcho to Abigail Wells. Evangeline with a dig. Nice pass. That's going to be a joust, and Tanaya Watson will win it. Not too many jousts that Tanaya Watson will not win. Well, she was right there. Evangeline Garcia still serving now with the lead. A little bit of a down, a little bit of a topspin. Abigail with a nice dig. Alyssa has to move. We'll leave it for Cadence. Cadence into the block. Michaela with first touch. Michaela's going to go to, I beg your pardon. Alyssa's going to go to Tanaya and put it right down in the middle. Score that for Tanaya, 20-18 now. The Mustangs with a lot of momentum. A 1-0 lead in sets, and now up 20-18 in the second set. The Mustangs trying to make it a 2-0 lead in sets. McCoy will punch that one through. Evangeline gets first touch. Great pass to Alyssa. Michaela from behind the back row. She'll get blocked. Grace Lutz and McCoy right there at the line. Great timing. It's not easy to time the back row kill attempt, but they do that. The Brahmas do on that occasion and send it right back to the Mustangs floor. 20-19, heading down the home stretch. The Mustangs won the first set, 25-23. Abigail Wells off the front row. If you're rooting for MacArthur, those are not your three favorite rotations when Abby is not on the front row. Cadence with a down ball. McCoy, first touch. Becho over to Morrison. Morrison to Naya somehow. Yeah, that's a lift. Or a double hit as it went over. Double hits, they're not called anymore unless they go across the net, unless they go to the other side of the net. And in that instance, it did. So all tied up at 20. Abby Wells still serving. Michaela unable to receive that one. An errant pass goes to the John Jay bench. And the MacArthur Brahmas will take a lead 21-20 as we head down the home stretch. 21-20, the Brahmas up in the second set. The John Jay Mustangs won the first set 25-23. Backspin this time. Michaela to Alyssa. It's going to go to Tanaya on the front row. It's going to sail on Tanaya. And so just like that, the Brahmas up by 2. 22-20 late in the second set. So the Brahmas doing well, even though Abigail Wells are top hitters on the back row. Tanaya doing some housekeeping there, trying to fix some equipment. Taken care of. Wells serving for the Brahmas. And call that a service ace. Cadence Zamora unable to receive that one. Send it back, goes right back into the net. 23-20. MacArthur with a sizable lead at this point of the game. I think you'd call a 3-point lead pretty sizable at 23-20, just 2 points from set point. Michaela gets first touch. Alyssa goes to Tanaya, way up high. Block, doesn't care. He's going to put it down anyway. So a big point for the Mustangs to stop the bleeding just a little bit. 23-21. The Brahmas still just 2 points away from claiming the second set, and it's going to be number 4, Isabella Pulido, the freshman, serving. That's going to go long on her. So that puts the Brahmas at set point, and it's going to put number 10, Grace Lutz, the senior, at the service line. Overpass. The Brahmas down by, oh my goodness, had an opportunity. They squandered it. I don't think they were expecting the overpass from the first touch over here on the John Jay side, and the Brahmas were not able to collect themselves and get themselves back in order. Isabella Ramirez now serving for the Mustangs. Set point for the Brahmas, 24-22. Abby receiving errant. McCoy can't get to it, 24-23. Got a timeout. We've got a timeout on the floor. The Brahmas have called it as John Jay closes in. And we're going to keep it right here, Reese. Let's just keep it right here. The score 24-23. The Brahmas up in the second set. The John Jay Mustangs won the first set 25-23. So we are the MacArthur Brahmas trying to tie it at 1 set apiece, but another close set. A great match that we have here. It's Tuesday night volleyball on RC Audio Sports. Every Tuesday night we look at the schedule and try to bring you the match that we think is going to be the most competitive and most entertaining. And I'm going to have to say we're right again. Boy, this is a good one. The South End Bobcats have defeated the Southside Cardinals in 3 sets over there. The Harlandale Indians and the Southwest Dragons playing at Harlandale. The Indians up 2-1. And we don't have a score from the McCullum win match that's going on over at McCullum. So back after the timeout, Isabella Ramirez serving for the Mustangs. A little bit of a knuckler. Great pass from Wells to Martin. Martin puts that over to Lynch. Alyssa to Michaela. That's going to be dangerous. And Michaela goes wide on that. Wasn't sure if the Brahmas had touched it. They didn't. Score that for the Brahmas. 25-23 in the first set. John Jay won it. 25-23 in the second set. The Brahmas have won it. Right back at you. We're tied up at 1 set apiece. We're here at the Paul Taylor Gym. You're watching high school volleyball on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
Welcome to Mac United Early College High School,
where as a student, you can earn a high school diploma
and an associate's degree, all at no cost. Imagine graduating high school 2 years ahead of your peers and 2 years closer to your career.
That's the kind of head start Mac United offers.
Mac United students are MacArthur High School students.
And you'll have access to all the sports clubs and events that make high school so much fun.
Plus special industry partnerships where you'll gain hands-on work experience and earn a certification that will set you up for your future career.
At the same time, Mac United students are San Antonio College students with full access to the college campus and its resources like tutoring, gym facilities, theater shows, special events, and so much more.
Got your attention yet?
Don't worry about feeling like a small fish in an even bigger pond.
Mac United is designed to support you every step of the way.
From the uniquely designed courses, hand-picked teachers, specialized tutoring sessions, mentors, and like-minded peers,
it's all right here to support you and keep you on track for success and dual graduations.
As a Mac United freshman, you'll experience the thrill of high school, the adventure of college life, and the excitement of working towards your future career. I know your dreams are different than mine.
And mine.
Mac United offers 2 educational pathways.
Are you interested in becoming a coach, counselor, school leader, or teacher like me? Well, in the education pathway, you get started with real-world skills.
How about business management, marketing, or even starting your own company like me? The business pathway gets you hands-on experience and skills in the business world.
Remember, you'll start earning college credits your freshman year.
Still not enough? Mac United offers summer school options so you can personalize your schedule by exploring electives outside the regular program.
whether it's completing your first college class, earning an industry certification, or graduating with honors, every step counts.
And we'll be there cheering you on every step of the way.
And we love to celebrate your success. Imagine, in 4 short years, walking the stage to receive your high school diploma as a college graduate.
This unique experience gives you a head start on whatever comes next.
Ready to get started?
Apply today and join a community that's as ambitious as you are.
Mac United Early College High School, where your future starts now.
Hey Northside ISD, Dr. Kraft here, your superintendent of schools. Just want to let you know we are so excited to welcome you Monday the 11th back to school. I can say that we're going to have a great year in full confidence because we are Northside.
And we bring you back live to the Paul Taylor Gym. Again, we thank MacArthur High School. We thank John Jay High School, Northeast ISD, and Northside ISD for trusting us with these streams. Again, our mission is to shine positive light on these kids, coaches, programs, and communities, and we appreciate the support that we're given by Northeast ISD and Northside ISD. We're back for the third set here at Paul Taylor, 1-1 in sets, 25-23 in both sets. 25-23 in Jay's favor in the first set, 25-23 in MacArthur's favor in the second set. All tied up at a set apiece. We've got a final from Harlandale. The Harlandale Indians have defeated the Southwest Dragons in 4 sets. So the Harlandale Indians, a very big win for them as we had projected them going forward. Felt like for them to stay in the race, they were going to have to split at least with Southwest and John Jay. So having beaten Southwest on Tuesday, they've taken care of that. They've got John Jay coming up on Friday. The Dragons, really needed that win. As I watch this one come to the table, of course we'll catch up on social media on our RC Audio Sports Report. But I think for the Dragons to really stay in the race, I think they just about had to win out. So that was a very costly loss for Southwest. Still no score for McCullum and Wynn. If you got that score, let us know it. One to one in sets, 1-1 in points. John Jay serve. I beg your pardon. MacArthur serving. That's the libero Becho. And Evangelista Garcia will go right through the block. It was Sully who was trying to send that one back and deflected it, touched it, unable to return. Shane Sully, a member of the MacArthur varsity tennis team. As we understand, a high-caliber tennis player as well as a high-caliber volleyball player. Oh, McCoy McCoy puts that one a little bit further back than Grace Lutz was expecting it. Lutz was right at the net, and McCoy got a little bit behind her, and Lutz was not able to recover on that. Michaela Garcia still serving. That's going to be long. And she'll sell that. Sell that serve. Michaela Garcia. 34 service aces coming into this match. So very aggressive server. Elizabeth Martin, who leads the Bremas in service aces, gets one that's tough to handle. And Evangeline Garcia will set that one up. Evangeline Garcia will get that one from Alyssa, and Morrison and Abigail Wells, or I beg your pardon, not Morrison, but Grace Lutz and Abigail Wells will set the block and send it right back to the John Jay side of the court. 3-3 in points. Number 3, Elizabeth Martin serving for the Bremas. Betcho gets first touch. Alyssa's going to put that one up here for Kaylee Delgadillo, and Kaylee Delgadillo crosses up the MacArthur defense. I think that Cadence was moving a little bit. I beg your pardon, not Cadence, but Emily Morrison was moving to the middle, and Delgadillo sent that one down the sideline. So a little bit of a misread. Evangeline Garcia, both teams wearing blue here, so can get confusing as I look up and look down again. The Cadence Zamora again, just a little bit of a scramble there, just a first touch back, a little bit of an overpass. Cadence sends it back, and it'll land on the MacArthur side. MacArthur a little bit out of sorts here in the early going of the second set. Abigail will overpass and wide. Coach Rost giving some help to serve, receive. Evangeline is right back to Abigail. Abigail makes Martin move, and she puts that up for McCoy, but the Mustangs right at the net and send it back. Mustangs out to a quick lead, 7-3. Betcha will get the receive. Is going to send a long high set to McCoy. Delgadillo. McCoy will slow it down and deflect it. Martin can't recover, so an 8-3 lead now, 5-point lead. And again, the Bremas will call a timeout as the John Jay Mustangs have come out hot in the third set. On our social media, on RC Audio Sports Facebook and Instagram, we keep you posted on the goings-on in 28-5A. About twice a week, we'll update the leaders, the volleyball stat board leaders, and we've done that here recently. As you can see, Michaela Garcia leading the pack in kills. Brooke Romo of McCullum right behind her, and Abigail Wells right behind the two of them. And over in service aces, Alyssa Reyes of Jay, third in the district in service aces. Got some high quality volleyball in 28-5A. A pleasure to bring that to you and to keep you informed on it. We appreciate all your follows on our social media. We appreciate your watching on our YouTube channel. Got up to 1,000 subscribers on RC Audio Sports 2 this past week. Up to 2,400 on our original channel. Martin will leave that to Abigail. Abigail will get blocked, and Martin will get another chance. She's going to send that one across, and this time it is McCoy that goes off the block. Tanaya from this side of the net, from this side of the court to the other side, unable to handle it over there on the other side. McCoy gets a kill. Abigail Wells goes back to the back row. Top spin, Michaela first touch. Great pass to Alyssa. Tanaya. Little bit of a missed time. Martin back to McCoy. McCoy around the block. Wednesday will keep that one alive. It's going to be a free ball if it lands, and Michaela unable to get it between the antennas. Michaela Garcia, body language tells you she's a little disappointed with herself. She's Newcomer of the year last year in volleyball and basketball, and just an excellent athlete, and holds herself accountable. One of the reasons I would imagine that she is has become such a great athlete. Holds herself to high standards. Alyssa to Tanaya, down ball. Abigail goes down. Martin is going to put that up to Morrison. Tanaya, Betchel, Martin, back set. McCoy will put that one down on the back row. That was a great back set here on the 5 spot. McCoy setter to setter, and McCoy appreciating the set. Martin going to the 4 spot and then coming back on a back set to the 5 spot, keeping it varied, making the block move for the John Jay Mustangs. Michaela first touch, another great pass. Over there across, Cadence gets blocked. That was number 10, Grace Lutz. Emily Morrison ready for Cadence and sending it back. MacArthur chipping away at the lead, 8-7. The Brahmans did well the last time Abigail Wells was at the service line. Again, you would like to have Abigail on that front row, but they've done well with her back there. Overpass. Michaela first touch. Alyssa will run for it. Over there on the right side, Cadence goes long, all tied up, 8 apiece. Tied up at 1 set apiece. The Brahmans have won one. The Mustangs have won one. Tied up at 8 points apiece. Abigail Wells still serving, been there a while. Wednesday to Alyssa, a dump. Abigail is there. Martin keeps it alive. Free ball for the Brahmas. That's going to be dangerous. Tanaya in the middle. Gets blocked, come back. Wednesday, Alyssa. Tanaya again over the block. McCoy to Martin's going to dump. Wednesday is there. Michaela will keep it alive. Down ball. It's moving. Martin underhand and backwards. McCoy, nice set. Free ball. Abigail. Martin. Over across. Morrison. Block will slow it down. Michaela keeps it alive. Alyssa to Delgadillo. Abigail, great pass. Martin, back set to McCoy. Down the sideline. Michaela was there. Alyssa. Cadence. Block slows it down. Betchel. Martin has to move. We'll leave it for McCoy again. Abigail. Cadence. Zamora takes care of the errant ball over there on the right front. And again, it got kind of messy, but the John Jay Mustangs will win the point. That was a long, long rally. And the girls looking around like, man, how long did that go? Coach Longoria looking over at Michaela. Michaela came up a little gimpy there, favoring one of those legs. And she's got a wrap on her right leg, but she's worn that, I think, her whole career. And so I'm not sure that that's an indication of any injury. But favoring that right leg coming up from the floor. And Coach Longoria wants to get a look at that. Oh, man, that would be a big loss for the Mustangs if Michaela can't continue here, but I am sure that Coach Longoria and her staff are going to do the right thing here and make sure that Michaela's okay to continue to play before they let her go back in. Well, hampered just a little bit. Michaela will stay in the game, but clearly a little bit gimpy on the leg, so her jumping ability will be hampered just a bit. We'll see how that affects the play. Betchel, tough time on the receive. Free ball. Michaela can still pass it. Alyssa to Tanaya over the block. The Brahmas will keep it alive. Morrison, Tanaya is there, but Morrison goes through. Call that a kill for Morrison. 9-9. One set apiece, and Grace Lutz, senior middle blocker, opposite side hitter. Wednesday, always a great pass. Tanaya up high. She'll get dug. Martin's in control. Morrison through the block and down. Off around Tanaya Watson's block. Give Morrison a lot of credit for not going right into the block and taking a little bit of an angle there. And it works for her that time. Lutz. Topspin. Dump. Alyssa will push that one over. Lutz. Martin to McCoy. Morrison to Martin. Back to Morrison, and this time I'm not sure of the call. I thought Tanaya had landed it. It landed wide, so the point goes to the Brahmas, 11-9. Great block for Tanaya, just wasn't able to land it on the court. Just one pass after another. Wednesday can really serve receive. McCoy to Martin, free ball. Alyssa Delgadillo in. The line judge calls it in. The up official right there on it, right on the line. The ball touches the line. That's in volleyball. The line is in. 11-9. I beg your pardon. 11-10 is the score. MacArthur leading. 25-23 in the first set. 25-23 in the second set. Oh man! What a serve by Isabella Ramirez. A straight line shot. A little bit of a slider. Dropped on the libero Beccio, and she could not get it. Safe serve here, changing it up, and again, still the same result. Back-to-back service aces. So on Ramirez's serve, the Mustangs will take the lead, 12-11. Beccio to Martin, back set to McCoy, over the block. Wednesday was there, but Ramirez will take it, and Michaela over here on the left side can't get it over the tape. So you just got to wonder how close she is to 100%. 12-12, all tied up. McCoy serving for the Brahmas. Ramirez will dig. Michaela, up high. Well, that'll tell you. That'll tell you. Left front, Michaela's favorite spot, and if you were wondering what her jumping ability was, that's the answer right there. Way up, high, and down. Michaela Garcia. Pacheco, the libero, right over the tape. McCoy now setting for the Brahmas. Back set for Morrison. Go to the back row, an overpass. McCown will put it down. Pulido, Ramirez, and Pacheco on the back row for the Mustangs. Morrison serving for the Brahmas. Wednesday, touch pass. Beccio will have to set. Abigail from about the 10-foot line. Wednesday will dig that. Alyssa runs. Michaela outside the antennas. Boy, what an angle. That time she nailed it. Tough play. Way out here about even with the up official. And not much of an angle there, but somehow Michaela Garcia gets it through the antennas and down. Nobody there for the Brahmas. Mustangs up 14-13. Number 14, speaking of, serving for the Mustangs. McCoy to Abigail. We'll have to side swipe that. Alyssa to Michaela again. Michaela will put it down. Any doubts that anybody watching? Had about Michaela Garcia's jumping ability. Our answer right there, McCown over the block. Alyssa gets the first touch. Michaela again, right here through the block and down. McCown and Sully right there, but a soft touch, and that'll land on the MacArthur side. McCullum, I get a score from McCullum. Swept a win, 25-12, 25-8, and 25-18. So Harlandale, South San, and McCullum, the winners of the 6 o'clock games in 28-5-8. Oh, servicing difficulty. Beccio, unplayable. So just like that, a 4-point lead. Coach Ross thinking about a timeout. We'll make the adjustments without a timeout. Mustangs up 17-13. Alyssa, again, one of the top servers in the district, back there at the service line for the Mustangs. That's going to go long on her. Announcer's jinx, right on cue. But nevertheless, she's going to have an error here and there, but Alyssa Reyes still, nevertheless, one of the best servers in the district. Beccio will go back to the service line for the Brahmas. Little backspin. Michaela. Cadence. We'll put it down. Morrison can't get to it. Cadence says, Zamora got a start today. Doesn't always get a start here and there. Coach Longoria sometimes will start Cadence Zamora. Sometimes she won't. She got a start today. doing well in that role. Michaela Garcia serving, a little bit of a jump serve right over the tape. Becho cannot receive that one. An errant receive error for the Brahmas. 19-14, a 5-point lead for John Jay as we head into a timeout. The Brahmas have called it.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Texas because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
And we bring you back live to the Paul Taylor Gym where we're all tied up at a set apiece. John Jay leading the third set here 19-14. It gives us an opportunity to give you the schedule for this week. We've got 2 streams this week. It's MacArthur, John Jay here tonight, of course. And then this Friday we'll be at the SAISD Sports Complex. That means that we'll be on RC Audio Sports 2 to bring you the Jefferson Highlands football game from the complex there. We're building a community of people who value high school sports and understand their value. Join us. Michaela Garcia is serving with a 5-point lead here in the third set. We're tied up at 1 set apiece. McCoy, nice pass. Abigail will jump into the set. Delgadillo will send it back. Krista Lynch, nice pass to McCoy. Abigail again, going to push it through. Does she land it? No, out wide. Abigail Wells trying to go right down the sideline, and again, no margin for error when you do that. But you've got to go down the sideline every once in a while to keep the defense honest. Misses that one. Michaela, Knuckler, Lutz will push that one over. Cadence will send it right back. McCoy to Abigail. It's going to go through the block. Wednesday, what a libero! A dump for Alyssa. Krista over to Lutz. I beg your pardon, Sully. Wednesday, free ball for the Brahmas. What can they do with it? McCoy, Krista Lynch, back row, not where Coach Ross would have wanted that free ball to go. To the back row, you got some hitters on the front row. Abigail back there on the left back, and surely the Brahmas were opting for one of those. Again, they couldn't control on the first touch, and then hard to bring it back under control. Michaela, Becho, McCoy, back set, Sully, kill. Shane Sully, the district champion tennis player from MacArthur, gets a kill on that play. I'm sure that she's poached the net a few times in tennis as well. Martin enters the game, so she'll be setting. McCoy goes to the front row to hit. Michaela goes down and keeps that one alive. Looks like Evangeline lands it left, right back. Boy, Evangeline, great shot. 22-15, 7-point lead for the Mustangs. The momentum all in the Mustangs court right now. Evangeline Garcia, who's had a great night, serving a couple of service aces for Evangeline. Krista makes Martin run. Lutz will send that one over. Michaela to Alyssa. Up high for Tanaya. She'll get blocked. Michaela keeps it alive. Tanaya keeps it alive. Evangeline, free ball. Becho. Martin, back set. McCoy down. Michaela can't dig. Not that one. Boy, Martin has come back set to the 5 spot a few times to McCoy, and McCoy has come through right down the sideline. Michaela Garcia goes down for it, makes a great effort, but man, that was a tough one to pick up. Abigail Wells off the front row for the Brahmas. Tanaya left front. Becho will keep it alive. Abigail underhand to Morrison. Morrison is going to sideswipe. Becho, McCoy, down ball, land it. Another kill for McCoy, the finesse way. She's done it with power, she's done it with finesse. And again, We've got a timeout. The John Jay Mustangs have called it. Again, the Brahmas have done well with Abigail serving at the service line. 7 Cents Media, glad to tell you about them. New to our sponsorship team, you know them. Sebastian Castro, Isaiah Castro, Arissa Castro. If you need a video professionally produced for a documentary, for a podcast, for a music video, if you're wanting to videograph an important event like a wedding or a quinceanera, you want to stream it, 7 Cents Media is the call that you need to make. You've seen the work that they do on RC Audio Sports, so you know how good they are at what they do. Mac Hakes Southway Ford. So happy to have them on our sponsorship team. David Benavides, Anthony Martinez, integral in making that happen. They will make sure to navigate the complicated process of a car purchase, pre-owned or new. You're going to get the best deal. You're going to get your best value on a trade-in. We'll bring you back live. Betcho to Martin. Martin's going to go to Morrison. Morrison lands it on the baseline just inside. So the Brahmas will score after the John Jay timeout. Elicited Tanaya. Tanaya goes across around the block and good. 23-18. Bobby Mendez watching the game from the office and has got a lot of work to do. Again, October 18th is the other April. I mean, October 15th is the other April 15th. It's a deadline if you've applied for an extension. Bobby busy at Superior Tax tonight. Martin back sets to McCoy. It's worked. The block goes, and that one will go long. Oh, Betcho made a play for it. Fortunately for her and the MacArthur Brahmas, it went long, so the point will go to MacArthur. If she would have been able to reach it, I don't think that was a returnable. So fortunately for the Brahmas and Betcho, out of reach. Grace Lutz serving Wednesday. Tanaya will get a look, and she'll go wide. Try to go down the sideline. Missed. So 23-20. 3 straight points for the MacArthur Brahmas with Grace Lutz at the service line for the Brahmas. A little bit of top spin. The John Jay Mustangs send over a down ball, and that one went a little bit deeper than Regina Villarreal was expecting, so unable to control it, and that'll put the Mustangs at set point, 24-20, 1 point away from taking a 2-1 lead in sets. Betcho can't receive, puts it between McCown and Martin, and the point will go to John Jay on a service ace. The Mustangs have taken a 2-1 lead here at Paul Taylor. We're going to head to the fourth set after a word from our sponsors.
Ready! Set! Go!
It's a bad idea to run a foot race against these guys, just like it's a bad idea to go up against the billion-dollar auto insurance industry all alone.
Hire Martinez and Associates. With us, it's personal.
At Northside, we are more than just a community. We are a family. For 75 years, we have been shaping futures, empowering students, and building a legacy of excellence. We prepare our students for every path ahead because their success is our commitment and our drive. We are united by one purpose, and we are unstoppable. We are NISD.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Texas because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
I originally found steel pans when I went to a UTSA percussion camp back in the summer of my sophomore year. That was the first time I was ever introduced to this instrument, and we got to kind of see videos about how they were made and got to play like a calypso tune, which is the traditional music that is associated with steel pans.
We go up to the Austin area as a group, and she performed her solo for a judge.
It's called Wildflower by CJ Menji.
The judge has to award her with the first division gold medal, which she received, and then they advanced to state. They chose her, which only 2 to 3% in the state of Texas earned that award. I'm very proud of her.
I feel like it's encouraged to be a musician, be an artist, play an instrument, all that stuff. So I think being in NAISD really allowed me to find my interests and do what I enjoy.
And we bring you back live to the Paul Taylor Gymnasium, where the north side John Jay Mustangs are leading 2-1. The Mustangs took the first set 25-23. The MacArthur Brahmas answered with a 25-23 win in the second set. And then in the third set, John Jay 25, MacArthur 20. The Mustangs up 2-1. Here we're in the fourth set, and now it's Tuesday night volleyball on RC Audio Sports. We've got a good one. Thank you for joining us. 6 o'clock games. Probably well, they are over because we've got scores on them. The South San defeated South Side. McCullum defeated Wynn, and the Harlandale Indians defeated Southwest in a big game for those two squads and their playoff hopes. We're in the fourth set with the John Jay Mustangs up 2-1. In the first three sets. And I believe the serve will be initiated by MacArthur in this fourth set. Krista Lynch, junior outside hitter, opposite side hitter, will start the game for us. Wednesday, on the tape. Boy, if that had fallen, that would have been really difficult for the Brahmas to play, but it fell on the John Jay side. Krista Lynch, 16 service aces coming into this match. Nice, solid, straight serve. Over to Evangeline from Melissa, the block, McCown, and Sully try to put it down, but can't. It'll go wide after their block, so 1-1. Boy, the nerves have got to be pretty tight here. This is a big game. This is a big rivalry, John Jay and MacArthur anyway. Abigail, left front. The block will slow it down. Wednesday to Alyssa, to Michaela, up high. The block will send it back. One shot and over. Krista by the net. Lutz over the block. Ramirez. Alyssa. A little bit of a scramble. They get it back. John Jay back set. Cadence into the block. Evangeline will push it back. We got chaos volleyball here. And Abigail Wells will settle the score with a left front kill. Boy, amazing for the MacArthur Brahmas to collect themselves after that was about 4 or 5 hits of volleyball chaos there. The Brahmas able to collect themselves and get things in order. Get a nice set to Abigail Wells for her to put down. Alyssa a little bit close to the net. Evangeline is, that's a tough set. Alyssa had to get right by the net and push it back. So not the angle a lot of times that your hitter wants. And that one will sail wide on Evangeline Garcia. Beccio serving for MacArthur. The Brahmas with the 3-1 lead. Ramirez straight up. Michaela's going to have to push that one over. Double hit. Double hits, a new rule. Double hits aren't called anymore if the ball stays on your side of the net. But if you double hit and it goes over, that is going to be called. And I don't know if our mics were up high enough for that, but you could hear that was definitely a double hit. Becho, libero, Wednesday to Alyssa, and Morrison will put it down from the left front. I beg your pardon, not Morrison, but Cadence Zamora, number 8. Again, both teams wearing their blue jerseys here. John Jay's over here on this side now. That's Cadence Zamora with a nice kill from the left front. Michaela Garcia at the service line. Krista with first touch. McCoy will set. Abigail gets a great set. Wednesday, one-handed dig. Alyssa. McCoy again, a little further back. Abigail, block will slow it down. Wednesday again. Alyssa, back set. It's Cadence over the block. Krista Lynch is there. McCoy will go back set this time. The J block will be there. Down ball, right around the net. Alyssa, back set. Cadence, blocked. Back down. Crace, loose, right there. 5-2. MacArthur with a quick lead here. John Jay up, 2-1 in sets. Evangeline Garcia will go deep. Martin will dig that one, keep it alive. Boy, great play by Abigail if it can land. She had to punch that one over right by the net. A good job to get it over the net, but just couldn't land it. Becho to Martin in the middle. Lutz over the block, score at 6-3. Boy, we're past halfway of the volleyball season, and you can just see the job that these coaches have done with their programs. The volleyball IQ is just through the roof, and just so much fun to watch. Not just the abilities, but the decision-making of both of these teams. Martin to McCoy, that has worked. I think the block touched it. It did. Tanaya up front, it goes long, but the officials are correct. That touched at the net. A 4-point lead here for the MacArthur Brahmas as they're trying to come back after having lost that third set. Lost the first and the third set. Great pass from Michaela. Tanaya will get an assist from Alyssa. Over there on the other side, Morrison. Wednesday will dig. Delgadillo will push that one over. The Brahmas send it over. Alyssa tries to find the hole in the donut. Can't. Martin to McCoy. McCoy up high. The block touches it. And Wednesday, a one-handed dig. Alyssa will put that one over to Kaylee Delgadillo. Abigail, nice pass to Martin. Martin to Morrison. What a rally. Oh, wide. Elizabeth Martin right there on it, and she almost played it. I'm not sure if somebody helped her with it or if she realized that was going to go long or go wide. She let it go. She was right, 8-3. MacArthur with the lead. We're here at the Paul Taylor Fieldhouse, Paul Taylor Gym of Northside. MacArthur and John Jay playing tonight. We wouldn't be here without our sponsors, Presidio Concrete, Hector Gonzalez, Ray Gutierrez. 5 years in the business, and boy, they have done some incredible work. If you have a job on your residence, if it's a commercial property, if it's a private project, a public project, if it's a big or a small project, Presidio Concrete can do it all. If you're a resident, if you own a residence and you have something to be done on your property, that's your call. If you're a big contractor and you have just won a job, you want to bid on a job that includes concrete work, you need a subcontractor, you need a sub-bid on your concrete work, make sure that Presidio Concrete is aware of that job and solicit a bid from them. I can guarantee you that putting Presidio on the concrete aspect of your project will make your overall project that much easier. MacArthur up 8-3 in the fourth set. The John Jay Mustangs won the first and third sets. The Brahmas won the second set. So here we are, 2-1 with Jay leading. Wednesday Pacheco, oh my goodness. Tanaya, a little bit of a joust, and Grace Lutz is right there with her. And McCoy will put that one down. Wednesday Pacheco, what a libero. My goodness. Unable to make that last play, but we wouldn't even have gotten to that last play if Pacheco had not made two spectacular plays before that. Wells to Michaela, great pass to Alyssa. Tanaya up high. Oh my goodness, starts with a pass. Michaela on serve receive. Alyssa didn't have to move an inch, and Tanaya gets it teed up for her. And a kill for Tanaya Watson. 15th kill for Tanaya tonight. Isabella Pulido, the freshman serving. Elizabeth's going to have to set that one right by the net. Tanaya gets a look at that one and sends it right back. She says, yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it. It's all smiles. Tanaya Watson is got a great play. Number 4 is Isabella Pulido, the only freshman on the John Jay Mustangs team. Becho, nice pass to Martin. McCoy down the line. Michaela tries to keep that one alive. It'll land by the up official stand, and the point will go to MacArthur. Grace Lutz serving. We said before the game she's ranked number 15 in her class. A member of the MacArthur High School Orchestra. These kids, well-rounded. Michaela gets first touch. Alyssa gets a good pass. Delgadillo will go across. Martin says, move, I've got it. And that's going to go. Michaela with the shoulder. It's going to be, that's playable. Delgadillo, free ball. Lutz, Martin, Morrison. Michaela will keep it alive. Great pass to Alyssa. Tanaya has to move around. And Alyssa looking for a back set. Tanaya thought it was going to be a short set, so a little bit of a miscommunication there between the senior setter and the sophomore hitter. But I'm sure Alyssa will get that one straight. Just what a great communicator she is from that setting position. Isabella Pulido unable to control that. 12-5, a big lead for MacArthur here, a 7-point lead. We've seen both teams go out to big leads and then have the other team close on them. Michaela, great pass again. Just put it on repeat. Tanaya's going to sail that one a little bit. And Michaela looking up to the up official saying she thought it was touched, but no, it wasn't. Way high. Got a timeout on the floor. Coach Longoria is going to call it, not liking what she sees here down by 8 in the fourth set. Gives us an opportunity to introduce you again to Yvette Deas of Soul Rose Medicare Legacy. If you're eligible for Medicare or you're going to become eligible in 2026, Yvette Deas is a call that you need to make. She sits all day long studying these policies and can help you make the right choice. It can be a complicated process. And even if you love your insurance, even if you're on Medicare right now and you love it, here's the deal. Every year, the policy can change. So it's very important for you to reevaluate even something that you love, because next year's policy may not be this year's policy. Give Yvette Deas a call and let her help you through this process. She can lay out all the options for you, tell you according to your needs, according to what you're asking here. I think option A, option B, option C are your best choices. Yvette Deas, make that call. After a John Jay timeout, MacArthur still up by 8, 13-5, and Grace Lutz at the service line. Wednesday will keep that one alive. Alyssa's going to have to move for that one. Free ball for the Brahmas. Lutz to Martin, jump set, and that one's going to go down. It was McCown who gets a set in the middle, and Martin sets that one perfectly for McCown. Great communication in that instance between the setter and the hitter. No time to waste. Lutz is going to put that one back in play. Tanaya up high. The block will slow it down. Regina will keep it alive. McCown, she's had a night tonight. And the Mustangs, Pulido cannot keep that one alive. A 10-point lead. I believe that's the biggest lead of the night for either team. But I don't think the way these teams are playing, I don't think any lead is insurmountable. Lutz still serving. Alyssa back sets to Tanaya. Tanaya, the block will slow it down. Martin, flat-footed back set. That's Morrison. Alyssa having to move a little bit more than we are accustomed to seeing her move. McCoy to Martin, Martin to Morrison. It's the M game. Tanaya is going to sideswipe that around the block. Called it a kill. Again, just not to belabor a point, but Tanaya Watson, boy, her volleyball growth has just been incredible. A sophomore, and not just the ability. We're not talking about just athletic ability. We're talking about some sound volleyball decision making. Alyssa jump sets. Michaela is going to joust there with the Bremas. McCoy sends it back to Martin. Free ball. Pacheco, great pass to Alyssa in the middle. Tanaya. The block will slow it down. Regina keeps it alive. Martin to McCoy. That's been a good combination. Alyssa keeps it alive. Wednesday was set to Tanaya. Down ball. Becho. Martin. Back set. Morrison. Pacheco. Michaela Garcia in the middle. Oh, my goodness. How did the Bremas keep that alive? Free ball. Alyssa gets another chance. Back sets Tanaya. Martin will dig it. Morrison on the right front. Isabella Ramirez keeping it alive. Michaela to Regina Villarreal. Martin to McCoy on the sideline. The Bremas keep it alive. Oh, my goodness. Pulido over to Ramirez, and that one will land on the Bremas side. That one can have a psychological effect. You look up, you're still up by 8, 15-7 for the Bremas. You'd like to tell them it's not that big a deal, but losing a long rally like that can be demoralizing. Overpass. Michaela Garcia not going to let you get away with that. So again, it can get in your head a little bit. You lose a long rally, and it can get in your head a little bit. And important if you're the team with the lead to look up there and say, well, as far as the game goes, it didn't have much impact. It's just a point. Regina Villarreal to McCoy. McCoy into the block. Tanaya there. The Bremas scrambling. Michaela to Alyssa. Right back to Michaela. Push to the back. Becho. Overhand. So 3 big points for John Jay, including that long rally. And Coach Ross doesn't like the trend. And so she's going to call a timeout and give us an opportunity to tell you about Superior Tax. Bobby Mendez founded the company, owned and operated by him. And he's busy in the office right now to tell you how dedicated he is. Trying to finish up some paperwork on some clients who extended the deadline. We all know about April 15th. Not all of us know about October 15th, but Bobby will tell you about it. If you applied for an extension, October 15th is the other April 15th. Tomorrow's the deadline if you applied for an extension. And Bobby busy at the office taking care of business. We miss him here tonight, but we know he's where he needs to be. Reese Robinson at the table with me tonight, handling all the tech duties. A great job that Reese does at the camera or at the tech table. We wound down the timeout. Coach Ross not liking the trend here. 3 straight points for John Jay, and maybe that long rally getting into her girls' heads just a little bit. Ramirez will serve in the middle. Regina Villarreal will receive. Nice pass. McCoy right front. Wednesday can't control it. So after a timeout, always a relief for the coach who called the timeout to get the point following. You want to shift that momentum just a little bit. Ella McCoy, sophomore, moves to the back line to serve. She'll be handling the setting duties. Martin goes out. Alyssa for Tanaya at the 10-foot line. Down ball. McCoy to Regina Villarreal. Front set. Too close to the net. And Sully can't get it across. Regina Villarreal, a defensive specialist. Coach Ross looking for some help on the serve receive. Has got Regina in there to do that. Wednesday Pacheco, a tough server. Topspin, Becho. That's going to land over here for Sully. She'll get dug. Michaela will get dug. Michaela again. It's on the tape. It rolls. Comes over. And the point is net. The Bremas touched the net. The up official making her calls on her other side, so unable to see the signal. But the Brahmas touch the net, so the point goes to the John Jay Mustangs. 16-11. What was a 10-point lead? Now a 5-point lead. Becho to McCoy. Back set to Morrison into the tape. So another point for John Jay as they chip away at that 10-point lead, now trailing by 4. Michaela on the front row with Alyssa and Evangeline Garcia. Alyssa will set from the front row or the back row. A 5-1 scheme, offensive scheme. And Wednesday will sail that one wide. So the rally will stop at 5 straight points. MacArthur gets a point on the service error. And will retake the serve, 17-12. Krista Lynch back in to serve and play the back row for the Brahmas. Alyssa to Michaela up high will get blocked. The Mustangs will keep it alive. Krista to Abigail. Abigail up high. Evangeline tries to block, and it'll go off of her, deflect out of bounds. Score that an ace for Abigail Wells. A little bit of top spin. Alyssa by the net. Doesn't touch it. Evangeline. Becho. One-handed. Can't control it. Abigail unable to chase that one down. Landed in the bleachers. So Alyssa now goes back to the back row. That means that the front row for John Jay will have Kaden Zamora, Evangeline Garcia, and Michaela Garcia. Tanaya Watson waiting for her turn to rotate back in. Tough serve. McCoy's going to put that one up for Abigail. Abigail will be dug by Wednesday Pacheco. Great pass besides a dig. And Michaela gets an opportunity on the left front. Score it for the Mustangs. The Mustangs up 2-1. In sets, 2-1 in sets. MacArthur trying to even this up. A 4-point lead for the Brahmas. The Mustangs trying to close in on that. Knuckler, Krista Lynch to McCoy. That'll be a free ball. What will the Brahmas do with it? McCoy gets a nice pass over to Abigail. Up high. Will get slowed down. Wednesday, a gallant effort. Can't keep that one alive. Abigail Wells over here on the front side. When McCoy is setting, Abigail becomes the top target. When Martin is setting, you see McCoy targeted about equally with Abigail. Wednesday again. Oh man, these Mustangs can really, really pass. A joust at the net and a lift over here on the MacArthur side. Abigail Wells and Michaela Garcia. Joust at the net, and that comes back to the MacArthur side. The up official really can't see the action on the other side of the up official, but she says it's a lift, and that call will hold. The Coach Ross wants to visit with a down official on that and wants to make sure that he saw it the same way the up official did. Down official explaining things. Rarely do these calls get overturned. I think the up official and down official were in agreement on the lift. So Michaela Garcia goes to the back row. Becho to McCoy. McCoy to Abigail. Will get blocked. It's a scramble. And a double hit by MacArthur. So a lift and a double hit go John Jay's way. And John Jay closing in a 3-point deficit for John Jay with Michaela serving. Nice, safe serve. Abigail going to push that one down. McCoy, just a little short set for Abigail. Haven't seen that one much, but somehow they were able to communicate that to each other. A nice set in the middle. I don't know that the Mustangs were ready for that block. I don't think we've seen that play here tonight. Wednesday will save it. Free ball. Becho, overpass. Right back to the Brahmas. McCoy will go safe on that. Wednesday will keep that one on her side. Michaela, down ball. McCoy to Martin. Martin to Abigail. Will get blocked. McCoy again, this time to, Martin again, this time to McCoy. Alyssa, boy, these passes are just amazing. Becho, Martin, Wells. She'll get dug by Alyssa. Martin somehow keeps it off of the net. Michaela to Alyssa, all kinds of choices. A dump, the Brahmas are there. Wednesday to Alyssa, this time in the middle. Evangeline, Krista Lynch will dig. Martin, back set. Abigail behind the 10-foot line. Long rally again. Cadence will land it. A kill for Cadence Zamora. And the John Jay Mustangs will keep that deficit at 3. Evangeline Garcia going to the back row now, and Tanaya comes back to the front row. That's got to be good news for anybody rooting for the Mustangs. Evangeline will get received by Becho. McCoy will end up with the head. Michaela, I just cannot get over how accurate these passes are. That was out. The point will go to MacArthur, but it's one thing to dig. You know, you get your stat by digging. It's another thing to dig and to pass as accurately as these John Jay Mustangs are doing. My gosh, it's just incredible. Abigail. Wells serving, back set. Cadence will get blocked. And that point will go 4 hits. I'd say it on this side of the tape. That point will go to the Brahmas. 22-17. We're in the home stretch. Becho taking a shot there and trying to recover. Coach Ross looking to make sure that she's okay. Are you sure? Hold on. We're going to get a sub here. Becho assuring Coach Ross that she's okay. The girls playing through some pain, playing through some injury. Tough athletes. Tanaya left front, and Lutz is up there, but just could not get it in time. Tanaya Watson feeling it tonight. 18 kills for the sophomore. Middle blocker she's listed as. She can get targeted. She's a hitter as much as she is a middle blocker. Isabella Pulido, the freshman, back to serve. Becho will receive. Martin over to the left front, and that was Morrison out in front of Pulido. Morrison got a really nice set. Was able to push that around the block. Lutz now serving. Tanaya will take a shot at it. It'll sail on her. Set point, MacArthur, 24-18. 1 point away from sending this to the 5th set. MacArthur 24, John Jay 18. Grace Lutz serving. Oh, that'll go wide. So Ramirez will come in to serve for John Jay. She's a tough server as well. 25 service aces coming into tonight's match. A little bit of a floater. Becho goes down for it. Martin will back set. That's McCoy. Lands it. Score it. MacArthur. Oh, that was out. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. I thought the official called that one in. 20. That was out. So we're still playing here in the 4th set. Martin has to go a long way for it. McCoy will go over the block. Alyssa to Tanaya. Tanaya's going to push that one down. Comes back in 1 hit. Pulido to Alyssa to Garcia where you want it. Regina can't dig. 24-21. Still in the 4th set. I thought the Brahmas had ended that on the shot down that far sideline. The official called that one out. I thought he had called it in. So still in the 4th set. 24-21, still set point for MacArthur. Ramirez still serving. Becho to Martin. Martin in the front. Ramirez will dig. Michaela sends it to the back row. Becho to Martin. Martin to McCoy. That is in. That one will go. That one will land. So that one will score for MacArthur. We're all tied up at 2 apiece. Going to the 5th set. Going to the 5th set here. Reese. Give me that one right there. Number 2. There you go.
I originally found steel pans when I went to a UTSA percussion camp back in the summer of my sophomore year. That was the first time I was ever introduced to this instrument, and we got to kind of see videos about how they were made and got to play like a calypso tune, which is the traditional music that is associated with steel pans.
We go up to the Austin area as a group, and she performed her solo for a judge.
It's called Wildflower by CJ Menji.
The judge has to award her with the first division gold medal, which she received, and then they advanced to state. They chose her, which only 2 to 3% in the state of Texas earned that award. I'm very proud of her.
I feel like it's encouraged to be a musician, be an artist, play an instrument, all that stuff. So I think being in NEISD really allowed me to find my interests and do what I enjoy.
Hey Northside ISD, Dr. Kraft here, your superintendent of schools. Just want to let you know we are so excited to welcome you Monday the 11th back to school. I can say that we're going to have a great year in full confidence because we are Northside.
We pick a player of the game for every game that we stream. This past week, we streamed a bunch, and for Burbank, we had Edward Rodriguez and Christian Gutierrez as the offensive and defensive players of the week on the for that football game. Patrick Mathis and Ethan Cuellar of Brackenridge were the offensive and defensive players of the game in that game, and Grant Sweeney and Bobby Jet Wilkinson for Bernie, offensive and defensive players of the game. And, of course, Naya Perez of McCullum was our player of the game on our last Tuesday night stream. What a game that she had against these MacArthur Brahmas. The McCullum Cowboys sweeping the Brahmas in three straight sets last Tuesday. And Naya Perez was the player of the game. We'll have one here tonight as well. If you have an idea who you think we should consider, let us know in the chat room. Headed to the fifth set. You can't bingo any better than that. Every Tuesday night we look at the schedule in 28-5A and try to choose the game that is of most consequence to the race and or the most competitive that we think will be. And we've chosen this one, and here we are, a 5-setter. The John Jay Mustangs have played one 5-set match against Southwest, and they won that one. The MacArthur Brahmas, this will be their first 5-set. This will be their first 5-set match of the season. So here we go. All the marbles in the fifth set. This one goes to 15. Krista Lynch will kick things off. Michaela Garcia right front. McCown and Wells would try to block it. That'll go out of bounds after their block. So the first point goes to John Jay. Alyssa Reyes serving for the Mustangs. Downspin. Betcho's good for it. McCoy. Little short set. McCown. Alyssa will get that to Michaela Garcia. Abigail Wells, first touch. McCoy back to Abigail. Way up high. Block slows it down. Ramirez, Wednesday, and Michaela, free ball. Betcho to McCoy. Long set. Wednesday will dig Abigail Wells again. Alyssa to Michaela over the block. McCoy. Abigail. Oh, that little bit of a mistimed set there. That did not, I don't think that one reached Abigail as the way McCoy wanted it to. And had to adjust at the last minute. Could not do that. 2-0, John Jay. First 2 points in the fifth set. Boy, this is some really good volleyball. Alyssa Reyes serving for the Mustangs. Knuckler, Krista Lynch, overpass. Michaela into the tape, and the tape will slow it down. Alyssa to Michaela, up high, will go wide. Garcia can't land it, had an opportunity left front where she likes to be, and will sail that one wide. So MacArthur gets their first points off of a kill error by Michaela Garcia, and that'll put Sadie Beccio, the MacArthur Brema libero, at the service line. This fifth set only goes to 15 points, so it's going to be a short and quick one here. Momentum playing a big part in these 15-point fifth sets. Wednesday Pacheco will keep it alive. The block. Grace Lutz, Shane Sully. The sets, for the most part, have been very close. Teams have taken some extended the leads a little bit, but the other team has been able to come back. So for the most part, these sets have been very, very close. Michaela, the set too close to the net. I think all she could do was punch it. And Grace Lutz, Abigail Wells, see the vulnerability, set up the block and put it right back on John Jay's side. Sadie Beccio serving for the Bremas. Backspin. Alyssa has to move a little bit off of Michaela's pass. That one will get blocked again. Abigail. Over to the front. Free ball. Beccio to McCoy. McCoy to Abigail Wells. Timed well. Down. Count it. That was a perfect set. But McCoy missed on one just a second ago. She got that one right on target. It's put right in Abigail Wells' wheelhouse. 14 kills for Abigail Wells. Long serve. That was going to land. Wednesday will play that one, and I'm not sure if that got over the tape or not. We'll give credit to a block. Anyway, Abigail Wells was there along with Grace Lutz. MacArthur out to 5-2. MacArthur trying to stay up with McCullum. McCullum won tonight. 13-1 McCullum is. And MacArthur trying to keep pace with the league leaders. Abigail Wells on the third touch. Free ball for the Bremas. Alyssa to Michaela. A little bit further back than she wanted it. McCoy gets a nice pass. Abigail Wells over the block. Alyssa there. Wednesday overpass. Nobody on the back row. Shane Sully. Shane Sully, the tennis player. I'm sure there is a lot of tennis that transfers over to volleyball. And she looked at the back row, nobody there, and she sends it. We're in the fifth set here at the Paul Taylor Gym. We thank you for joining us here at the Paul Taylor Fieldhouse. Robert Villafranca alongside Reese Robinson here tonight. It's a two-man crew. It's a two-man crew here at the Paul Taylor Gymnasium, Fieldhouse, if you will, play-by-play. Robert Villafranca. Production and everything else that goes along with that. Reese Robinson. It's a mixed bag, boy. It says production, but it's everything. Production and everything else. Reese handling it all here tonight. Two-man crew from the Paul Taylor Gym. Thank you for joining us, and we thank you for following us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and X, where we try to keep you informed on all the goings-on of 28-5A. Back live. Beccio still serving for the Brahmas. Ramirez will get first touch. A back set to Evangeline. McCoy will dig that. Krista will put that up for Abigail Wells. Ramirez again. Nice dig. Michaela where she likes to be. Krista Lynch will keep that alive. It's going to be Lutz pushing it back. A down ball. Wednesday will get the set. Looks like Cadence over there on the far side. Again, hard to see on the other side of the up official. Yeah, it was Cadence that got the target. Couldn't get it over the tape. 7-2. MacArthur with a big lead here in the fifth set. Course tied at 2 apiece. We wouldn't be here if we weren't tied at 2 apiece. Beccio seems like she's been at that service line a long time. Great dig and pass. Michaela will put that set down by Alyssa Reyes. And boy, I'm just gonna put this on repeat. It starts with a pass. Wednesday Pacheco, she's got those dig stats, but not only does she dig, her passes are just incredibly on target. Alyssa didn't have to move an inch. In the middle for Abigail. The block will push it up high, and Michaela will try to chase that one down. Can't do it. Evangeline Garcia tries to slow it down, but instead it comes off of her and long. Again, McCullum won tonight, so they're at 13-1 in first place, and technically the Brahma's a half game behind here as they have not completed this game. They need to win this one to stay on pace with the league leaders. Evangeline will get dug. Oh my goodness, Krista Lynch. One hand. Oh my gosh. Back and forth. About 5 great plays on a very short point. These girls are here to play. If you have any doubt how much this match means to them, just replay that last point. Evangeline Garcia serving for the Mustangs, trailing 8-4. A little bit of a safe serve. Again, Krista will save that one. Cadence on the left front, a down ball. Martin, back set. Abigail up high, lands it right between Evangeline Garcia and Michaela Garcia. Right between the Garcias on the back row. A little bit of miscommunication, each looking at the other, thinking she was going to get it. MacArthur holds on to a 5-point lead. Wells back to the service line. That one, a little bit too much oomph. Will sail on Abigail, a service error, so she'll leave, and Regina Villarreal will come in to serve receive. Coach Ross adjusting as she goes. Abigail, I think Abigail Wells started in serve receive, and then Coach Ross coming back to Regina Villarreal, trying to get a defensive specialist back there. Martin over to Morrison. Michaela will push that to Alyssa. Alyssa to the front row. Free ball for Jay. Regina Villarreal back set from Martin to Morrison. Pulido. Tanaya will get a look. Tanaya will get another look. Becho. McCoy. That's the call. So whatever that call was, again, the official making the signals on the other side. I'm not sure what the call was. Didn't see the action. A 5-point lead for MacArthur. Nonetheless, a point goes to the Brahmas. Morrison serving. Nice top spin. Alyssa to Tanaya. Up high. Regina Villarreal to Martin. Martin to Morrison. Morrison will sail that. 10-6. MacArthur. Isabella Ramirez will come back in to serve on the back row, be the defensive specialist, receive when she needs to. Isabella has done a good job serving tonight. She has perplexed the Brahmas a few times on her serve. We'll see if she goes safe or aggressive here. Aggressive is the answer. Tanaya will push back the overpass. Regina Villarreal a little bit too hard on that receive. And again, Ramirez perplexing the Brahma receive. This one's a floater. Morrison to Martin, back set to McCoy. McCoy goes across. Polito will dig. Michaela up high, down low. Alyssa to Tanaya. Regina will keep it alive. Morrison, down ball. Can she land it? It's out. Too wide. 10-8. Mustangs close in. We're in the 5th set. This one only goes to 15. 5 points away. The MacArthur Brahmas are. This one only goes to 15. In the tape. Ramirez tries to finesse that one and catch the Brahmas sleeping on the front row. Unable to get it over the tape. A service error. McCoy will go back to serve for the Brahmas. Tanaya gets a target in the tape. That's a block. McCoy, short set. McCown, Tanaya blocks. Right back down. Tanaya Watson poaching the net. Catches McCown on the kill attempt and sends it right back. Tanaya rotates out, so she'll be out for 3 rotations. I don't know if there are enough rotations to get her back into the game here. MacArthur up 11-9. John Jay serving. Wednesday, it's libero to libero. McCoy over to Morrison. Morrison with the down ball. Alyssa gets a first touch. Wednesday will have to set to Michaela. Michaela gets blocked. Sully McCown on a Michaela Garcia kill attempt sends it back. 12-9. So on the front row for the Brahmas, it's Abigail Wells, Taylor McCown, Shane Sully, McCoy handling the setting duties, Krista Lindsay's serving duties. Alyssa backsets to Michaela. Michaela will get slowed down by the block. McCoy will go to Abigail. Abigail up high, down the line. It's coming back. McCoy right by the net. Going to push that one to Abigail again. Alyssa to Michaela, hitter to hitter. She'll get blocked again. Number 11, number 13, Shane Sully, Taylor McCown for the Brahmas, 13-9. We've got a timeout. Coach Longoria has called it. We're going to keep it right here at Paul Taylor Gym. We're in the 5th set. MacArthur up 13-9. We've got 2 streams this week. Of course, the one that we've got here tonight, volleyball match of the Tuesday night match. And on Friday, we're going to be at the SAISD Sports Complex. It's a good one. Thomas Jefferson versus Highlands at the SAISD Sports Complex. And anytime we're there, we're on RC Audio Sports 2. And now you're watching this game on RC Audio Sports, our original YouTube channel. When we stream from the Sports Complex and SAISD. We stream on RC Audio Sports 2. If you haven't subscribed to that channel, do so and join us for a good game on Friday. Should be good. Thomas Jefferson, Highlands Owls, still in the hunt for one of the 4 playoff spots. Krista Lynch serving for MacArthur. Wednesday, great pass to Alyssa. Alyssa will target Michaela. Michaela will send it right back to the libero. Great set. Again, just put it on repeat. Wednesday Pacheco, great pass to Alyssa. Alyssa, great set to Michaela. Michaela puts it down. I'm just going to put that one on record and just push that button every time it happens. 13-10, MacArthur with the lead. Alyssa to Becho. McCoy to Abigail. Gets to go way up high. Ramirez will dig. Alyssa to Michaela. Michaela will get blocked. Wednesday will keep it alive. Michaela again is going to push this one. Betcha with a one-hand dig. Abigail. And will land it on the back row. Ramirez tries a one-handed dig and unable to get there. Match point. Becho serving. Floater Wednesday to Alyssa. To Michaela. Go get blocked. Abigail right there with Grace Lutz with the block to end the match. MacArthur comes back from a 1-2 deficit and will take this match in 5 sets. 15-10 in the 5th set. This is Robert Villafranca alongside Reese Robinson on RC Audio Sports. We'll tell you who our player of the game is on social media tomorrow. Make sure you follow us there. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're going to cut this stream short here. We're going to try to get a visit with the MacArthur head coach.